Hi, I'm Anca, and this is the place to be to hear about the latest Web3 trends in healthcare. The Metaverse is an $800 billion market opportunity according to Bloomberg research. It is the convergence of the physical and digital worlds, the next evolution of the internet, and undeniably a revolution in the way we connect to each other. It will change entire industries such as retail, gaming, and of course, healthcare. It is hard to believe that such a strong trend will simply vanish and leave healthcare untouched. Therefore, it is time for all healthcare stakeholders to start investigating what the virtual world has to offer. Today, we will focus on the pharmaceutical industry. Welcome into the metahealth. Earlier this year, I co-authored an article with fellow pharmacist Timothée Sinobert titled 5 Ways Pharma Can Benefit from the Metaverse. Here is a short summary of what you need to know. First of all, the Metaverse can reinvent the way pharma interacts with healthcare professionals. Medical devices and pharmaceutical companies are rethinking the way they are interacting with healthcare professionals after COVID. Virtual interactions have widely been adopted to replace traditional face-to-face interactions when possible, and we are witnessing a transformation toward more personalized and high-value interactions. The ultimate goal is to provide the right information to the right stakeholder at the right time and through the right channel. But what if one of the channels turns out to be the Metaverse? Interactions between pharma and healthcare professionals in the Metaverse are already a thing. Some are organizing the first symposiums inside dedicated spaces in the Metaverse, while others are building entire virtual centers dedicated to medical training. The Metaverse offers healthcare professionals the opportunity to experience information in ways never before seen. It also offers pharmaceutical brands a huge range of tools to engage with their healthcare professionals and offer them completely new experiences. Expected or unexpected interactions could automatically generate smart contracts as soon as a healthcare professional engages with a pharma company in a virtual ecosystem, increasing therefore transparency and traceability. Second, the Metaverse can also be a new place for pharmaceutical companies to deliver their digital therapeutics. According to the Digital Therapeutics Alliance, digital therapeutics deliver evidence-based therapeutic interventions that are driven by high-quality software to prevent, manage, or treat a medical disorder or disease. They are used independently or in concert with medications, devices, or other therapies to optimize patient care and health outcomes. Most of these therapies are available on your computer or on your phone. But what if they could be prescribed and used directly into the Metaverse? What if we could treat and even cure patients directly inside the Metaverse? Food for thought. A third exciting application of the Metaverse for pharma companies is drug discovery and development. The Metaverse is a space in which communities can come together from all over the world and collaborate. Therefore, we could create entire spaces dedicated to drug discovery and biomedical research in which the greatest scientists could work together. Each step of the research could be tracked on the blockchain to facilitate IP management. In fact, some companies are even looking to use NFTs as ownership rights over discoveries made inside the Metaverse. Once the drug is ready for testing, the Metaverse can also represent a huge opportunity to increase the number of patients included in the trial and reduce the number of patients lost to follow-up. It can easily be imagined that virtual health facilities in the Metaverse can track data and host follow-up visits with patients included in a clinical trial, no matter where they are in the world. By creating an alternative to regular follow-ups, patients can get in touch whenever it is needed with a healthcare provider and receive an answer to any doubt or problem they may encounter during the trial. There is also an increasing interest in digital twins and in silico data. This approach allows us to replicate a situation in a virtual setting. For instance, we can generate a virtual patient based on clinical data to predict a specific outcome such as a response to a treatment or an adverse event. Fourth application is the secondary use of health data generated inside the metaverse. Now, this application raises more questions than it provides answers, but the idea is the following. Just as patients generate large volumes of data during their medical journey and their everyday life in the real world, the same will happen when these patients will live in the metaverse. So, how will we be able to collect this data, and how will it be used for research and innovation purposes? Perhaps we will move from real-world data to virtual world data, which will help us understand how patients behave in this virtual world and inform pharmaceutical companies about the use and effects of their products. But it is still a bit too early to tell. The last application is linked to the way patients will purchase their health products inside the metaverse. If the entire retail experience is reinvented in the metaverse, chances are this will impact the way users buy their medication and other health products. Virtual pharmacies could become as common as virtual clothing stores, allowing patients to pick up their prescription directly inside the metaverse and have their drugs delivered to the real-world home. This forces pharmaceutical companies and virtual pharmacies to rethink their customer journey and their marketing strategy inside the metaverse. But more on that in another episode. That's it for today's episode. If you want more details about these use cases, you can find the entire article on my LinkedIn page. I hope today's episode was useful. As always, I'll see you soon for another Web3 adventure in healthcare.